So I was just looking at the year-to-date chart of Samsung, and it's back at 60,000. Your target, latest target on this one is 70,000. That's another 15% upside to a 7% gain seen this year. When do we get there?
Well, our target price is on a one-year basis. I mean, I think it can blast through that target price if and when we see memory price start to increase again. There's this quarter, the strength has been, I mean, memory is not too bad, semiconductors not too bad, but it appears to be a lot of the outperformance has been in handsets. So when memory comes back more significantly, when memory prices start to increase again, which I think will happen next year, then you're going to start to see Samsung start to perform on all cylinders, and that's when I think you can blast through this. I mean, the 70,000 target price is just based on 10 times through cycle average earnings plus net cash. It's not an aggressive multiple. It's a very cheap multiple. It could go a lot higher, and I think it will go a lot higher than 70,000. But the catalyst for that has got to be the memory industry. The memory industry is having a bit of weakness right now. We think it turns around early next year, and that's going to be the catalyst.
That would be the catalyst, but you also pointed out in your notes a few downside risks for Samsung Electronics. One of them is a weaker demand and a DRAM price weakness. When do we start seeing that? Are there any signs that we need to look out for, or is the front-loading has front-loading happened so much already so far this year?
Yeah, so there was broadly a lot of front-loading or pull-in of demand in the first half. So as the pandemic kind of really hurt end demand for things like handsets, a lot of the handset OEMs bought more than what they needed, because there were so many, if you remember earlier this year, there were so many logistical challenges as there were all these lockdowns, that these handset companies and a lot of these IT hardware companies just ordered more than what they needed. And so when it came to the middle of the year, they realized that actually, because of the weak demand in the pandemic, they actually had a bit more inventory than what they really needed. And so orders have been a bit light in the second half so far. And because of that, we've already seen memory price weaken in the third quarter, and we expect it to remain fairly weak in the fourth quarter. But again, I think it's going to stabilize. We're already seeing signs of it stabilizing. Spot price, for example, looks like it's stabilized recently. And I think it's going to start increasing again early next year.